Since 1992, the Premier League has been consistently providing us with drama, entertainment, despair and joy, all in equal measure. And with 5 teams only ever having won the league, the action at the bottom of the table can often prove more dramatic than that at the top, especially when staying in the Premier League can provide such a financial windfall. This year's proven to be no exception, with Newcastle and Hull scrapping for their lives. So, to inspire these clubs, this is Copper 90, and these are the top 5 Premier League relegation escapes ever. At 5, it's Leicester from this current 2014-2015 season. Newly promoted Leicester started the season in good form with a stunning early 5-3 win over Manchester United and a hard-fought draw with Arsenal. But a run of 3 wins in 21 games saw them bottom at Christmas. It looked like the pressure was telling on manager Nigel Pearson, with controversy never far away and rumours of him being sacked and reinstalled in early February. But an incredible 7 wins in 9 games saw them clinch safety on the penultimate day of the season and justify the faith the board showed in their manager. It also saw Nigel Pearson break into a smile. At 4, it's a Carlos Tevez-inspired West Ham from the 2006-2007 season. In early March, West Ham were anchored to the bottom of the league, a massive 10 points from safety. But with 9 matches remaining, Alan Kobashley's side went on to record 3 consecutive wins, including becoming the first away team to win at the Emirates at title challengers Arsenal. 3 more wins meant their fate was in their own hands on the final day of the season when they travelled to champions Man United. Carlos Tevez scored the only goal, his 6th in the club's last 9 matches of the season, to ensure safety and lift the Happy Hammers to a lofty 15th position. Incredibly, West Ham's form saw them claim more than half of their season's point tally in the final 2 months of the season. At 3, it's Roy Hodgson's Fulham in the 2007-2008 season. Fulham were facing the possibility of being 6 points adrift of safety when they were losing 2-0 away to Manchester City with 20 minutes remaining. But somehow they managed to turn it around with 2 goals from Diomansy Kamara and Danny Murphy gaining them all 3 points and giving them a chance. A 2-0 win against fellow strugglers Birmingham the following week pulled them out of the relegation zone. But with 15 minutes to go on the final day, it looked as though it wouldn't be enough. As they struggled to break down Portsmouth, results elsewhere meant Fulham needed a win or they'd be relegated. With minutes left on the clock, Danny Murphy converted a Jimmy Bullard free kick to nick all 3 points and ensure survival on goal difference. This 3rd consecutive victory crowned a remarkable turnaround from a team that had only won 5 of their previous 35 league games. Second on our list is the West Brom side from the 2004-2005 season. Brian Robson's West Brom were bottom of the table at Christmas, and no side before that had avoided the drop from that position. But that was about to change. 3 wins and 4 draws in their final 10 games gave West Brom a fighting chance of survival, along with Crystal Palace, Norwich City and Southampton going into the final day. Sitting 20th before the last round of fixtures, West Brom required a minor miracle to haul themselves out of trouble, needing to beat Portsmouth and hope Norwich City, Southampton and Crystal Palace all failed to win. However, exactly this happened, with goals from Jeff Horsfield and Kieran Richardson giving them a 2-0 victory over Portsmouth. The 2004-2005 season remains as the only Premier League campaign where all 3 relegation places were decided on the final day. And at 1, and our greatest relegation escape goes to Sunderland from last season's 2013-2014 season. When they lost 5-1 to Spurs in early April, Sunderland manager Gus Poyet declared that his team would need divine intervention to remain in the Premier League with a daunting set of fixtures ahead of them. But a draw at champions-elect Man City, a win at Old Trafford, and inflicting Jose Mourinho's first league home defeat as Chelsea manager saw them secure an unbelievable 16 out of 18 points and finish the season in a lofty 14th place. For our money, the greatest escape ever. So there we have it, the top 5 Premier League relegation escapes ever, or at least in our opinion. But did we miss one, or do you have a favourite? Leave yours in the comments below. And make sure you like the video, subscribe to Copper 90, and let us know who you think's going down on Sunday.